So what's up, guys? How's everybody doing today? And I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little weird. It's pretty cold, so my nose is a little stuffy. So I apologize for that. But anyway, so this video is going to be like normal. A lot of people, when they get a vehicle, they obviously do a top 5 things that they like about it, a top 5 things that they don't like about it. So I have done that on most of the vehicles I have. I haven't done one on my Tahoe, I don't think. Not yet, anyways. I don't think I've done one on my Fusion. I think I started to, but deleted it and then never got around to doing it. And because my fiance drives it, I can't do a video about it when it's not here. So, anyway, with that being said, the vehicle in question is my 2014 Ram 1500 Sport. I've already got a video about it if you want to learn more about it, see what's going on with it, what it is, what it has, blah, blah, blah. So, this is going to be the 5 things I like about it. And then obviously the video that follows will be the 5 things that I don't like about it. So, first thing I like about it, which is one thing that a lot of people worry about when they buy something, is the looks. I love the way that these Rams look. They still make this body style. It's considered a classic. But I do love the way these trucks look. I think that they look really good lifted, even with a leveling kit like mine does, which you can't really tell, but it does have a leveling kit on it. Just a leveling kit with some bigger tires and sometimes just wheels and tires. That's all it takes. Like I said, I love the way they look. I love the styling. I love the body lines. Mine is a sport, so it doesn't look like most trucks like this one. So it's a little bit different. The only thing really different is the hood. It's got it's not a real Cal induction hood, but it is a Cal induction type hood. It's just for looks. But, you know, I think it looks good. That's one of the reasons why I bought the truck. Then mine obviously has the polished 20-inch wheels. Those are a part of the sport package as well. And I still need to do a video on the window sticker for this truck. So just in case anybody wants to buy a truck that's close to like mine, yeah, you'll know what to look for. But like I said, I love the way these trucks look, especially the grill. I love the way the grill looks. And this is just a sport. So the other trucks I don't think have this grill. The other trucks have a honeycomb type grill. So yeah. Number 2 is it's how it rides. Now, I've ridden in a lot of stuff. I've ridden obviously in my Tahoe when it was stock and when now it is lifted. I also rode in it when it was leveled. I've ridden in a lot of cars. I've owned a lot of cars. I've owned a couple of SUVs. I've owned a couple of trucks. I've owned, you know, the older body style F-150s. It was like a 2002. I owned a 2000. I owned a 2016 Ram 1500. I owned this 2014. I've owned quite a few trucks. I owned that Colorado. And I've ridden in a GMC Sierra Denali, which is a 2017, like I've said before. And this truck by far rides better than all of them. Now, I don't know if it's just because, you know, obviously it's going to ride better than the Tahoe because the Tahoe is a 2006. So it is pretty much what you would expect. These trucks I don't think ride very well for what they are. It could be a couple of different things. It could be obviously because it's lifted. It could be that the seats are just worn out because it's old. You know, who knows? It's probably a lot of stuff. But it doesn't ride as good as I want it to. So that's one of the reasons why I don't drive it often. But anyway, like my Colorado, it didn't ride very good just because it was a work truck and it's just a Colorado. I don't like those trucks to really begin with. I only got it because I was able to get it brand new instead of used. But either way. And then the Sierra, I don't know why it didn't ride well. Maybe because it had a leveling kit in 35s, but this has the same thing, so I don't know. But this truck by far rides the best. I would not hesitate to take this truck out of town like I want to, like I did the Tahoe. If we go on vacation again next year, which I'm sure we will, I am not taking the Tahoe. I will be taking this truck if I still have it then, because, you know, I say that because, you know, if somebody offers me money for it or if something comes along and I want to trade for it, then I will. But as of right now, I don't see that happening. But like I said, anything can happen between now and then. But yeah, so it rides really well. I really enjoy the way it drives, especially when I drove it the hour away or the hour back when I got it. I loved it. So yeah. Third thing is the power. So this truck, like it says on the fender, It is a 5.7 Hemi truck. It obviously does have the MDS, which means it'll go from V8 to 4-cylinder and back and forth when you're driving around. Not really a big deal. There's ways to turn it off. There's ways to get rid of it, stuff like that. I haven't done that yet, but it'll get up and go. This also has the 8-speed transmission, so a lot of the newer trucks I think still have the 8-speed. They don't have a 6-speed anymore, but I could be wrong. But mine is the 8-speed. It'll get down and go. It has 321 rear gears. It does not have anything higher than that, obviously. It does not have a locker, I don't believe. But it is a very fun truck to drive. If I need to pass somebody, I can pass somebody. You know, it's got the ass that it needs to get it down the road. The Tahoe is a struggle. It doesn't drive out like this truck does. I promise you that. It's not even close. And it can't be because it's got 35s and all that on it. This truck has 35s on it too. So, and it's got factory Chevrolet aluminum wheels on it. That's got factory Ram aluminum wheels on it. So that's not an issue either. And it can't be because it's lifted, because that's not much of a difference. So, another thing is probably just the aftermarket support for these trucks. It's a lot better than the Colorado is. The Colorado still has stuff like I don't have it anymore, but it is a little bit better than the Tahoe also. The only thing that I don't like between the Tahoe and the Ram is if I wanted to put a set of long tubes on this, they're about $1,800, and there's no way you're going to find a cheap set compared to like the Tahoes, which I bought for $500. And that's with a Y pipe and all. And I'll make a video about that, and that'll be probably one of my dislikes. But the aftermarket support's pretty good. There's companies like AEV that make a lift kit for this. There's a lot of different companies. Obviously, all the big lift brands make lifts for these trucks. There's plentiful engine stuff. There's exhausts. There's headlights, taillights, third brake lights, everything. Pretty much you want it, and I'm pretty sure it's out there somewhere, or somebody makes it, or there's somebody that knows somebody that makes it. So that's the one thing that I like about this. Like even with bumpers, which I didn't put this one on, but there's rear bumpers out there for it. There's front bumpers out there for it. There's steps, there's tonneau covers, there's all kinds of stuff. It's one of the popular truck brands, so of course it's going to have a lot out there. So probably the fifth thing that I like is, I'm just going to say the truck in general. I love the trucks. I love this body style. I've always liked this body style. I like the new ones, but I like these more. If somebody handed me the keys to a brand new truck, obviously I'm not going to turn it down, because I priced out a brand new truck, and they're a little bit farther than out of my reach for right now. But I would rather have a Power Wagon as well. So, because I think that they just look good. They serve the purpose I need. I don't need a diesel, but I want a bigger truck, because bigger trucks usually can do a little bit more, and it's solid axle. So if I wanted to take it off-road, I wouldn't have as much trouble as I would with this, because it's not solid axle up front. I just love these trucks. I like the way they look. I like the way mine drives. I love them. I don't have a specific fifth thing, so I'm just going to say that. I just like these trucks in general, as a whole. This is a 5th gen. So the 6th gen is obviously the trucks that look different than this one. They still make this body style, so don't get that mistaken. But this one is the 5th generation. The 6th generation, like I said, is the newer trucks that they've came out with that look totally different than this one. If I had to buy one, I would buy another one. I probably I should have saved up and bought a Power Wagon, but it is what it is. I looked at Power Wagons a week ago, and let me tell you, they still hold their value. They still hold a premium. People want a lot of money for trucks that have 60, 70,000 miles, even 100,000 miles, and only a couple years old. Still, somehow they hold the value. I don't get why. I guess because they're rare. I'm not sure. But at least the ones near me are pretty high. So, and then the truck market's probably still screwed up just because of COVID, which I hope sometime that blows over, because it's really annoying. But either way, it is what it is. So, but yeah, so this isn't a normal 5 things that I like video. I'm sure other people have made some just like it, and they're probably different than mine. They're probably cut and dry and to the point. I kind of beat around the bush a little bit, but the only way for me to explain everything is to explain it and not try to just go and say, all right, here you go. This is my reason. This is my reason. This is my reason. And then, talk about other stuff. But anyway, like I said, this is my 5 things that I love about my truck. This is the 2014 Ram 1500 Sport. It is 4-wheel drive also. I don't think I mentioned that, but you saw the badge on the back of the truck. So, yeah. That's my 5 things I like. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.